riots, earthquakes, and a president's crypto windfall. It's a wild day in global news, and we're just getting started. In South Africa, police units are flooding the streets ahead of planned anti-immigration marches, and the government is bracing for the worst. You might remember the devastating anti-migrant violence back in 2008, which left 62 people dead and a trail of destruction in its wake. Authorities are determined to avoid a repeat of that chaos, deploying security personnel to key areas like Johannesburg's central business district. With many shopkeepers choosing to stay closed, the city is on high alert, and the world is watching to see how this volatile situation plays out. The marches are a response to growing tensions over undocumented foreign nationals in South Africa, and the government is walking a tightrope to balance the concerns of citizens with the need to protect vulnerable migrant communities. As the situation unfolds, it's a stark reminder of the complex and often fraught relationships between nations and the people who call them home. Moving on, our attention turns to Venezuela, where the aftermath of two powerful earthquakes is still being felt. The quakes struck just seconds apart, leaving a trail of destruction and raising questions about the government's ability to respond to the crisis. The earthquakes are just the latest challenge for a country already reeling from the removal of its leader earlier this year. With a significant lack of state presence on the ground, many are wondering how Venezuela will rebuild and recover from this latest disaster. The international community will be watching closely to see how the situation develops, and whether the country can find a way to stabilize and move forward. From natural disasters to financial windfalls, news is emerging that Donald Trump made over $1 billion from crypto in his first year back in office. That's a staggering amount, far outpacing his earnings from real estate and Trump-themed merchandise. This news raises all sorts of questions about the president's financial dealings and the potential implications for his decision-making. As the story continues to unfold, it's likely we'll see renewed scrutiny of Trump's crypto investments and what they might mean for the future of his presidency. Staying in the United States, the Supreme Court has delivered a mixed bag of rulings for Trump, with some significant victories and defeats. The court's term has come to a close, but the impact of its decisions will be felt for a long time to come. One of the most notable rulings was on birthright citizenship, and it's likely to have far-reaching consequences for the country's immigration policies. Finally, in Niger, a disturbing witch hunt is underway, with the military regime targeting the LGBTQ+ population and arresting dozens of people. The crackdown has sparked fears of a resurgence of HIV and AIDS, as access to vital medications like PrEP is disrupted. This is a toxic and dangerous climate, and the international community must speak out against the persecution of marginalized communities. As we wrap up today's podcast, tune in tomorrow to find out how the global community is responding to Niger's crackdown on LGBTQ+ rights. That's all for now. Thanks for listening to World in 5.